Welcome to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles Part 2. That was just me showing off the save feature. You can restart the game from the last level you left off at. So let's get into Hydrocity, what am I saying? Let's get into Hydrocity Zone. And this is the water level of the game. And believe it or not, this is a fun water level. It's a very fun water level. More fun when you get the bubble shield here, because now I can breathe underwater, and... Oh, I didn't know that spring was there. These little sections return from Labyrinth Zone in the first game, and... well, they're a lot better, but... it all has to do in part with this game isn't nearly as slow as Sonic 1, and this level isn't nearly as painstaking to go through. I mean, look at this. I'm in the water level, and I'm going faster probably than any time in Angel Island Zone. Yeah, I almost got up there. I also rack up quite a big score of rings in this stage. Oh. As well as get 3 Chaos Emeralds, but that's not quite yet, that's coming up. Now, those pufferfish enemies, you obviously can't hit them when they got their spikes out. Oh, and if you have a bubble shield, you don't pick up the bubbles, but you don't need them anyway. Might have saw that secret passage to the right there that I passed, but there's no special ring in it. It's just a ring box, I think. Now, if we just go left here, there's our first secret ring of this stage, I mean. So we got a lot of red spheres here. You gotta be careful in this one. Although this is a safer area because lots of blue spheres. Like I said, there's not much to say about these special stages. I know them, I can give tips where they're needed, but this one's pretty straightforward. And when it comes to playing the game through as Knuckles, I'm just gonna edit out the special stages, because they're exactly the same. Just 4 more. If I wasn't going so fast, I'd probably jump between them, but we know my jumping is a little iffy. But there we go, that would be our 4th Chaos Emerald. It's technically the 5th one, but it's the 4th one I got. So back to Hydrocity Zone. And here we are, at the sub-boss already. He's not that tough. He's dangerous when you're Knuckles, but that's only because Knuckles can't jump very high. So he's gonna come down twice, like that. You just jump over him. When he gets up here, you can start hitting him. Hit him 6 times and he's gone. Normally he'd try spinning the water around, and if you got caught in it, you'd be unable to do anything except for just get spun around, but I don't let that happen. So let's get into Act 2, which has one of the best music tracks in the game, hands down. I know it's a lot of people's favorites, and I can definitely see why. I mean, if people aren't talking about Ice Cap Zone or Lava Reef Zone, they're talking about Hydrocity Zone Act 2. This section here, you just gotta keep going to the right, because there's a wall chasing you that'll crush you. When I was young, it seemed like a threat, but now I can get past it pretty quickly. This level, just with Act 1, is really fast. We got these little tubes here that... and the, I don't know what I'd call that. Or thing that makes you rev up and go faster. I don't know. Man, look at this. Like, I'm speechless. It's just that good. I love Sonic 3. I know there was a secret passage there, but I have no idea how to get into it. I can't even get into it with Knuckles or Tails. But yeah, I just love everything about this game. The graphics look nice, the backgrounds are super detailed, the music's awesome. I've said this all before in the first part, so I'm going to stop now. I suppose there's one music track that's grating on the ears, is it? Okay, I didn't mean to bounce off him, but anyway, as I was saying, it's the invincibility music, just because it's the same 4-second loop over and over and over. It gets grating on the ears, not so much when it's just the invincibility music, but it's the same track that plays when you go supersonic. And supersonic can last a long time if you're getting lots of rings, so sometimes it's kind of annoying. Okay, for this special stage here, you just take the left path each time. Or you take the left path until a certain time. I also demonstrated that yes, you can jump over 2 spheres if you get the timing exactly right. That was right at the beginning of this stage. So from here, I think I go straight. I'm not even going to try to explain it. If you want a guide of how to beat this special stage, just do what I'm doing. I used to finish this one a different way, but this one's much more efficient and... Oh no, the other one was more efficient. This was just not as dangerous. Here we go. That's special stage 6 done, and the 5th Chaos Emerald for us. We'll be seeing one more special stage in this part, and I'll have Supersonic by Marble Garden Zone, or in Marble Garden Zone. So we got some good old-fashioned platforming here. I really just like the look of the background in this level. I mean, off the top of my head, it's one of my favorites, just looking at this water temple-like place. No, I'm not making a Zelda reference. I don't play Zelda. And here we go. We're going to show off the other bonus stage that I haven't yet, the Gumball stage. This is my favorite one, just because it's short, and it's just fun. It's got a nice little music track going here. You pick up gumballs which have rings or shields or 1-ups. The black ones are bouncers, the clear ones have nothing. And that's it. That was the only one in Sonic 3. And obviously they brought it back for the lock-on. It's my favorite just because it's kind of fun. It's really short. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Like the, well, none of them really overstay their welcome unless you're trying to do the objective. Spinning the electric sphere stage isn't bad, but the, gambling stage, yeah, that one, it'll stay for a while. Oh, don't go right here. Jump on this spinning pillar, and then up to the right here we have the last special stage we'll be getting to in this zone. I think that's all there is for Hydrocity. I think there's only 3. And this special stage isn't an easy one at all. No, this is normally the hardest one just because it can take a while to find the last few spheres. And you'll eventually get going so fast that you could run into one of these abundant red spheres everywhere. I used to really hate this one as a kid. Like, the one I failed, I had no trouble with it. But this one, yeah, it always gave me issues. Which makes sense, because it is the last one. Well, the last one for Sonic 3. Now to find those last 4 spheres, which is going to take me a little bit here. Where are they? Not there. Ugh. Yeah, if you bounce off one of the white spheres, you'll be you have to press forward again, otherwise you're going to be moving backward. That's dangerous. Okay, all but 1 Chaos Emerald. We'll see that special stage again in the next zone. But for now, we got Hydrocity Zone to finish off. We're almost done here. We're coming up to the boss pretty quickly. And we're stuck on this bridge, and there's nothing here. Oh, but that theme music's playing, so you know Knuckles is coming. Well, thanks. I wanted to go down here anyway. So here we go, the boss. Now, if you don't have a bubble shield, you can drown if you stand in the water long enough. So there's a few methods here. When he comes down like that, you have a chance to hit him. I got him about 3 times. You can stand on top of the water pillar once it's not sucking you up anymore, and hit him. And obviously I screwed that up when I hit the propeller. When he lays these bombs, you can bounce off them to hit him again. Now, I did really bad in this boss fight. Usually I'm a lot better for it, but I keep hitting that damn propeller for some reason. And I tried to hit him with the insta-shield, but to no avail. My timing used to be better on those bombs, too. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Tails. You actually did something useful for a change. There we go. Hydrocity Zone is done. We're moving on to Marble Garden Zone next, which is personally one of my favorite levels in the game. So until next time.